host JD. If you're new, please do smash that like button, share, and definitely subscribe. If you're a member of the channel, massive respect to you lot. And how to become a member, please do click the join button. YouTube will help you along the way. So as you saw by the title, we're going to be talking about Jamaica Reggae Boyz coaching situation, because we have a few articles here that we're going to go through to see if it makes sense. We're going to talk about Copa, because definitely at this point we have a few teams still left in the Copa America, so we're going to detail that as well and look at the pretty much ones that are carrying the Concacaf, because the last time World Cup qualifiers you had Canada winning World Cup qualifiers, and now you have Canada still leading the line here with Panama as well. So a lot of things to talk about, and then we have to still top it off with a few Reggae Boyz transfers, or a few Reggae Boyz transfers as well. So I will save those to the back end of the video. Yes, but you have to definitely start with some of the positives, which would be Concacaf. All right, so Concacaf, let me go straight on the Concacaf website, but let me just give you the information before we even go anywhere. So Canada, one of the Concacaf teams, took on Venezuela yesterday, or last night I should say. Last night for you guys, this morning for me. All right, yes, the game ended 1-1, and then they won it 4-3 on penalties. So with that said, they have set up a pretty much good semi-finals with Argentina. Argentina played them before, and it might have not ended well for them in that game, but they still looked promising there. And obviously a few more games ahead, you never may know what they could do. All right, I'm going to go through the setup and let you guys know what's up. Bless up yourself, Omar Fowling, thanks for being here. Massive respect. All right, so and we know Venezuela well, as what I've told Juras online, that they dominated Jamaica, so we knew them well. All right, Jura said with a better coach and a better setup, we would have beat them very easily. I don't know where Jura's getting that level of confidence from, but based on what I know and see on the football field, I don't believe what Jura's saying. Jura's is just saying what makes himself feel good, you know, which is perfectly fine for him. But for me, I have different other things that I have to live up to. Yes. So anyways, their starting lineup was Romo in goal. I thought he was solid throughout the game. John Araburu at the right back position. Noel as one of the centre backs, then with Osario as the next centre back. Navarro, which is one of the solid ones throughout the entire tournament, he was the left back. Christian Caceres as the defensive central, and in the rest of the middle you have Jose Martinez, which you know him from Philadelphia, and Angel Herrera as well, which is coming from Manchester City as well. All right, then you have Salcedo, pretty much came in and out, but it was always one of those things. Yes, and Solomon Rondon with Bello. I thought that Solomon Rondon is actually one of the players of the tournament. So when people talks about age, if you put yourself in the best condition, age is just pretty much a number, because you have Solomon Rondon played better than Lionel Messi in this tournament, played better than 95% of the best players them that you expected to come and dominate this region. Solomon Rondon played better than Vinicius, which is the actual Ballon d'Or race leader at this point. So that tells you the level of player that he is, to be honest. All right, Canada need to put away more chances. We're going to get to that as well, but we have to go through at least all of the players them and give people what's up as it relates to these players. Kripo in goal, I thought that he was solid as the keeper for Canada. Alistair Johnson did his job. That kid have moved from step to step, and pretty much one of the solid best right backs in the actual region at this point. Moise Bambito, he's the next one that actually might just staple down that centre back spot for himself in the Canada team, and which they needed more centre backs more than anything else, because they had a lot of players being 100 years old, so they needed some new players in the team. Big up yourself, English. Thanks for being here. Massive massive respect. Then we have Derek Cornelius, another one that was needed for their team as well. He turns up. And then you have Alphonso Davis at the left back right there, which is his natural position. Then in midfield, you had Ostakio and Osario, Jonathan Osario, as the two deeper line midfielders. Then in front of them, you have three attacking midfielders, Straffelberg, Jonathan David, and Laurier, and with Kyle Larin up front. I do believe that Kyle Larin is struggling to fit this system that could be interpreted correctly. But at the same time, I do believe that he wants to do anything for his country, and it seems like it's working out for him in the end. 1 second, guys. Sorry about that, guys. Tajay says, wasn't expecting Canada to win here. Venezuela was playing so well. Both of them played at the same level, I think. Canada was slightly better as it relates to clearer chances, to be honest. So at the end of the day, if your possessions was very close, which I'm going to get to that. Let me get to it, all right? So those were the lineups, all right? Those were the lineups, and this is the stats at the end of the game. 56%. 56% is Venezuela, 4 big chances to none. All right, so even the goal that Venezuela scored, they did not register it as a big chance, maybe a half chance. All right, and then 15 shots to 16. So Canada outshoot them by 1 on the day. 4 saves for Venezuela. Obviously, they had 4 big chances, Canada. So you have to have saves in order not to actually score when it comes on to big chances, unless it's going to be some ridiculous waste and misses and all of those things. You understand me? Yes. So that tells you that Canada, they were in the game and slightly wasteful with their big chances, or else they would have won the game by slightly more goals and win it in normal time. So at the end of the day, you have to give them credit. All right, so at this point, it sets them up perfectly for a clash with Argentina. Let me make sure to put it right here so I can give you the Copa America 2024. Let me give it to you, so you can know exactly what's popping, and then I can give you all the goal scorers and everything. All right, so at this point right here, so yes, this one is already done. The first bracket, semifinals, Argentina versus Canada on the 9th. So I think it should be the 8th for you guys. Yes, based off the location that I'm in. All right, but for me, I like what I saw from Canada. Their pressing system is working, sitting back and playing in order as well, because if you press, sometimes it's hard to be organized when tracking back as well. And the fact that they're closing out their big chances given with to other teams, I think that is very, very nice for me. All right, it's not at the right level as yet, but it's still somewhere that you could say that it's respectable on a high level. So maybe when it comes back down to the lower level, it's going to even be better. And that is what you always want. When you go up to the best level, you want to make sure you compete and work on certain pieces. So when you drop down to the lower level and you don't overlook opponents, you should actually use those things that you have actually learned. And I do believe that's going to translate for Canada. All right. Yes, let me take the rest of the comments here. Omar Folin said 50-50 game. Yes, that's what I saw. Yeah, based on the stats, Venezuela more possession and Canada had more shots. One more shot, but the clarity of the shots were a little bit better for Canada, and it was down to missed chances why they never won with a clearer goal difference. All right, yes. Then we have English in said Canada team shows how when a coach have strategy for a tournament and understand his opponent and play expansive football, anything is possible. But they had a lot of other games. They had a lot of other games to work on those things, and what they have gotten, they had gotten big games. So that means it's going to look like they're not going to win anything. Yes, that is one thing, but they are winning on their philosophy, as what you have just said. So they wanted to improve as it relates to oh good I am at the counter attacking, pressing, then break down, then tracking back and being organized. All of those things come into question when you're up against a bigger team at a faster rate. So those things are always nice for them. All right. So when they went into those games, you're not gonna see them winning any game. They're not going to be winning the game. They got a draw against France, which was a good result, as you clearly could see in the Euros. France is actually up there now. Obviously, they're going to have a challenging game. But at the end of the day, they are still one of the biggest teams in the world. So if you can stay in shape with those teams, just like what Costa Rica did, it helps you more than you going there to get a win. All right? Because what your interest is to develop and achieve your goal, which is to make the World Cup and keep on improving your team. And that is your sole goal. All right, that is your sole goal, which is not easy to achieve from time to time. All right. One second, guys. So I thought that the winners of this round has to be Costa Rica and Canada. Obviously, Panama could go in it, but I think Panama already kind of close to maxed out their actual team. So Costa Rica and Canada, I thought that had a lot to lose in this one. So that's what I had on my paper. Costa Rica and Canada, they are the winners out of Concacaf. Let me know what say you guys if you agree on that, because they have worked on a lot of things. They have tried to improve a lot of areas in their squad. So and they have gotten tested to the highest level, and I do believe that it's going to translate when it comes down. All right, that's my take still. Agree, Canada going to be superior against most CONCACAF teams going forward. Yes, I think that system is going to be tough. All right. Canada is the only team from CONCACAF that is improving from tournament to tournament. I would have to consider Costa Rica as well. Costa Rica started off with young players, and they were losing games, and they came into the World Cup qualifiers, won both of their games, actually scored 7, conceded none, then came into this tournament, sit back against Brazil, then expand themselves a little, and then get a point against Brazil, lost against Colombia, but turn around and then won their final game. And if it weren't for if Brazil never drew the game, they would have been out. So that means Costa Rica did as best as possible from a CONCACAF team. And to be honest, they were the most impressive CONCACAF team. Technically, with the way they have actually finished, because the amount of goals they have scored, the amount of goals they conceded, you could say, yes, it's a little bit high, but it was only in one game. But they stuck to the task and won their game 3-1 in the final game. So that tells you people, that tells you. So we have to be very, very much careful as to how we evaluate these things going forward. But anyways, that is for Canada. Let me give you the rest of the games to come. All right, so we have Venezuela, we have Canada, Argentina, semifinals. Then we're gonna have Uruguay, Brazil, which we have. I am going for Brazil, but I know that Uruguay will be the favorites based on performances. And then Colombia against Panama. Colombia is going to be the big favorites. All right, so Panama has to be as rigid as possible, work on a lot of things in order to reach the level that they truly want to reach. All right, or else it's going to be problematic. So those are the games coming later for you guys in the night. So hopefully you guys sit around, watch it, and then I can do a shorter version video on that as well. So the semifinals, it's setting up nice. We're gonna have some good teams. Hopefully our next CONCACAF team can make it, but I don't expect one to make it, to be honest. Panama is a good team, but I don't think Panama will fare off well against Colombia. That is my take, but hopefully they do well against them still. All right. If you just came in, guys, remember to hit the like button, share, and subscribe. All right. How to find the like button? You need to just hold onto your screen, and you're going to see the like, the share, and the subscription comes up. All right. And remember to subscribe to the channel always. So, kudos, congratulations to Canada. And let me see what's up with Panama. But I'm impressed with all of them. All of them I'm impressed with. Colin says, no Canada and Panama. Costa Rica, third. Mexico, fourth. Mexico, fourth. United States, and sixth, because they only beat the worst ranking team. JFF, never expect them to win. Okay, because they never expect them to win, they're fifth. That is such a delusional statement. You have not you have not told me anything. You just said JFF because you never expect them to win in the game. So based on how you feel, you're not going to tell me that they kicked 4 ball good, they passed out of the transition, nothing, just because they lost all of their games. Colin Quest, something is not right with you. All right. All right. So that is it for Canada there. So let me move on from Canada. All right. And then we did our shakers as well. Yes. So anyways, let me move on now to more of the Reggae Boyz transfers. Reggae Boyz transfers. All right. Reggae Boyz transfers. We have a few players that I have to like put their information out there. So let me start with them. All right. So we have Casanova. Casanova is a player that's linked to Jamaica. He has not played for Jamaica, and totally understand. He has never played for Jamaica, but he has the ability to, and also the eligibility also to play for Jamaica. All right. And even though we don't know the coach, if I have these information, I have to still put them out at all times. All right. So hopefully you guys are interested in it. So Tottenham told to offer Devante Casanova a new contract based on his performance overall. All right, based on his performance. So Tottenham told to offer Dante Casanova a new contract after what Tottenham U28 did this season. All right, so maybe you will see him around the big team and all of those stuff, which is important. All right, for your transition, or if not, you're gonna go down to the championship or somewhere. All right, the owner of the reputable Spurs podcast, Lily White Rose, has been impressed by the 19-year-old performance this season. Casanova made 15 appearances in the Premier League 2 and has so far started all 3 of the competition playoff matches. And Wenham, speaking exclusively to Tottenham News, has praised the midfielder upturn in form. Casanova has been playing out of position over the past few months as a result of injuries, Wenham said. All right. I think he deserves a new contract. It was only 2 years ago that he was almost released, but he has worked hard and put him in some impressive performances when called up on this season. So Dante Casanova is a player that is eligible for Jamaica, can play as a centre back and also as a midfielder as well. And this is because obviously we have to go back to, we don't have the education in our country. So the first place to go to evaluate things is always to seek the people with the education. And what we have always judged, if we want to improve, is to get a better coach overseas. No problem. So if you have a successful club worldwide telling you that this player is going at a ridiculous level, I think that he should be one of the first on your list. Let me know what say you guys. So Dante Casanova, excelling as a midfielder and also as a centre back. All right, so what say you? would it not be justified for him to be on a list if you're a Jamaican? If you're a person that's scouting for Jamaica, I think yes, because we don't have the resources and we have to track behind people that has the resources. And if you watch the player himself, I think you could grade him as a topper midfielder than anybody else we have on our listing, aside from Splat and my boy there from Leicester as well. So I like what I'm seeing here, and hopefully I'm going to put his name in this one, Dante. I'm going to put his name in it, so at least people can track him and track his progress as well. So that is Dante Casanova. Look out for him to be either getting a new contract, upgrades, and all of those stuffs. All right, all of those things are important. All right, English says the problem that I see with Panama is that they waste a lot of chances and their defense can be shaky at times. And then we have float management in the building. Big up yourself, float management. Thanks for the continuous support. So that's for Dante Casanova. Then we have Daniel Johnson. All right, we had heard the coach, our coach at that time, had said that Daniel Johnson was not fit. So him and Daniel Johnson came to some understanding and decide that they are not going to work with him. And they went forward with other players, which I found it really not accurate to me, because even if he was not fit, he still looked like he was better than several other individuals. So the fact that you're going to say that because he's not fit enough, you decide that you're not going to call him. So this is the article came out on Daniel Johnson. All right. They said midfielder set for early return to Stoke after surprised. Let me close this because the links jumping off. 1 second. All right, so midfielder set for early return as Stoke to Stoke City after surprised Aston Villa call. All right, Stoke City midfielder Daniel Johnson was expected to be on a plane to United States this week, but instead he will be heading back to the Potterers at this time. Daniel Johnson in action for Stoke last season. He has missed out on a plane in Jamaica's squad for Copa America. All right, so this is linking up with what the coach had said, that they decided not to select him. All right, Daniel Johnson has left out of the Jamaica squad for Copa America as head coach Hallgrimsson sprung surprised in his squad announcement. All right, yes, so that story is deaded. He was left out by the coach. The coach had said it as well, so there should not be any other story. So Daniel Johnson, he's going to be starting preseason a little bit earlier, so maybe we can get him in better condition coming up. All right, so that's it for, or maybe they're giving him some game time, so at least they could maybe have some legs to sell him or so, because he's 31, still have a few more reps in him. Yes, so let me know what say you, but at least they have brought some clarity to that, because people called me and asked me about said player, and I had said that I heard from Mr. Hallgrimsson the last time that they came to a mutual understanding and decided that he's not fit enough, and we were questioning it and stuff. All right, so no more story behind that. That is cleared up and done and dusted. All right, guys, remember to smash the like button, share and subscribe if you're just coming in. How to do so: hold the screen, share the video, like the video. All of those options will pop up. All right, so 1 second, give me a second, guys. Let me try share this to this location. So we can move on to the rest of the stories, and then we're going to end up on Jamaica final talk. And I've gone 23 minutes. Hope all of you guys are well, especially the ones that are in Jamaica. All right, yes, hopefully. Because I've not even said that, you know, because I did a video on its own about the hurricane, but I still should have started it asking if all of you guys are well. All right, yeah, so big up to all of you guys, especially in Jamaica and around the Caribbean Americas region. All right, yes, because we know that we had a terrible storm still going same way. Yes, all right, yeah. So let me move on now to the next one, guys. The next transfer for Jamaica. All right. Chris, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Massive respect. So Omar Marshall fitter than that DJ. That was the context right there, because clearly here the club told you that he was not picked. The coach said he never picked him, but him and him reasoned out thing, and he explained to him why he's not going to pick him. So obviously he's saying that Marshall is fitter than Daniel Johnson, which I don't know. I wouldn't think so, but maybe it's just my bias, as what some would say. All right. Let me move on now to the final and major one. Final and major one, guys. The final and major one. It looks like it's going to come. It's coming to an end. It looks like it's coming to an end for Bobby Reid at Fulham. All right. Yes. Let me just go through it first. Yes, let me go through it first right here and then come back to the chat, all right? Yes, so they said here, Bobby D cover Reid to join Premier League rival on a free transfer after Fulham talks collapse. All right, don't know if it's because he can't be guaranteed extra game time. Remember, at the back end of last season, he never got so much game time, all right? So all of that might come into play, but I will keep a tab on it to let you know, guys, exactly what took place. Leicester City are closing in on the signing of Fulham forward Bobby D cover Reid. Talksport understand. The Jamaican international has turned down a new deal at Craven Cottage and will become Steve Cooper's second signing since taking over as manager. All right, so as what they've stated there, he turns down the deal. So it might stand exactly as to what I was saying. Let me see if they give us any insight as it relates to what actually went on, why he turned down a deal right there. Let me know if you think that is the right thing to do. Yes, the 31-year-old will sign on a free transfer after agreeing to join the Foxes and will undergo a medical in the next 24 hours. It brings to an end Cover Reid's 5-year spell in West London, which began with a successful loan in 2019. Cooper will be keen on to take advantage of his versatility as both a forward or a winger. All right, sometimes people use him as a midfielder or a defender as well. All right, the Leicester City boss continues to work on adding to his squad and expect to wrap up the signing of highly rated Chelsea starlet Michael Golin on Friday. All right, so that was the part for Bobby D cover Reid. He decided that he's not going to re-up as it relates to Fulham. Don't know if it's because he's not getting enough game time, because that could be the case due to the fact that I saw him on the bench for a lot of the games. All right, yes, so let me know if you think that is the best thing he's doing right there. I could see it as, yes, I think it could be something good. A new team like Leicester coming up, which I'm going to give you as much information possible on that. All right, Leicester City. So let me see who he's going to compete with, which is, all right, so Leicester City team, 161 million in market value. And then now the forwards to wingers, you have Casey, McAteer, Wayne Arkell, Daka, Cannon, Vardy, because obviously they have to do from the forwards. All right, Tom Cannon, Vardy, Daka Makal, and Steffi. And that's about it. And Fatawa as well came in. So I think he will get more game time there based on the personnel's there. All right. So maybe that's why he looks at that. And maybe they could have guaranteed him a much better position as well. All right. So we have Juras in the building. Massive respect. Thanks for being here. Big up, big up. Yeah, man. Float management said, JD, here in JA on vacation. It's rough. For some people here, a lot of damage to properties and power lines down in St. Elizabeth and no power in most areas. All right, sorry for that, and hopefully speedy recovery. All right, yeah, man, we did a video separate We did a very separate on that, and we talked on it directly. All right. Yeah. So for me, I would say that he made the right decision based on the fact that if you want to keep fit, obviously if you're getting older, being 31, you're getting slightly older. So you want to make sure you remain yourself at least being fit. And if you can't guarantee more game time, and which let me go on the squad for Fulham to show you the forward line, to show you who he's competing with at this point, so you can see the big difference as it relates to players. Fulham market value 306 million, which is two times Fulham's. So you expect most of these players, not saying market value is always the end all be all, but most of them, once you're valued higher, it's based on performances. All right, Munoz 20 million Brazilian. Jimenez as the striker as well, Mexican. Vinicius as well, very strong forward. All right, and then you have Stanfield, which is 21, already 3.5 million right here. Adam Traore in the squad as well. Wilson in the squad as well. Willian in the squad. Alex Iwobi, even though he's playing much more central position as he does for Nigeria as well. Ferreira, Aris, Lukic, Paulinho in it, so it's incredibly harder for him to get a game there, and I think that his game time will get lower and lower. So I think it is the best decision he made based off my assessment. All right. Omar Folin said, I feel like Leicester under Cooper will struggle. Yes, but remember, we're just dealing with Bobby Reid at this moment and his game time, and I would think that he made the right decision. Mitchell says, I am Jamaican. Okay, thank you very much for being here. Hope all is well with you and your family. Yes, man. And what you make of the Jamaican team, and we are having Jamaican discussion now, but we had started with Copa overall. Okay, yes. And if you have any other question and you want to put it here and it relates to everything Concacaf, we are here to answer it just the same, because that's what I do. All right. Yes, Claudine, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Massive respect. So, good thing for Shamar, for Bobby Reid. Yes. So, Shamar Nicholson now, that's the one we have up here to chop up now. So, Shamar Nicholson, he was at Clermont in France. He left from Sparta Moscow. Yes. On loan, and that was. All right, and he did okay at the start, and in the end he was coming off the bench and stuff. Maybe the system never fitted him. All right, because sometimes he can play a little bit different that maybe not suit all systems. So at the first they were trying to win at all costs, but maybe at the end when they realized that it's already dusted and gone, they were working on something for next year. All right, so it looks like they decided that they're not gonna go forward with Shamar, so he's back. He's slated to return back to Spartak Moscow. Market value, I think his market value dipped. His market value dipped. Yes, his maximum max market value was in 2022, and that was 7.5 million. Now it's down to 5 million 2 years later. Thought that he did well for Clermont, to be honest. At the start, he was linking up plays, doing well. So I don't know what exactly went wrong for him at Clermont there, but he's back there. He's back in Spartak Moscow. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to see who stays in Spartak Moscow and then see how competitive it will be, and see if it's going to work out for him there or he has to go on a loan move. Market value for Spartak Moscow 92.25 million. All right, and you know that the star man for their team is off the prison. All right, yes, I thought that they catched him. All right, yes. So you have Balde, 29-year-old, 1.29 central forward. Ose came in 32-year-old at 5 million, Spaniard and Brazilian. Shamar Nicholson at 5 million, 27-year-old, so he has the age, but maybe he's not playing the same way. But Ugale came in. Ugale is at 7.5 million, Costa Rican. All right, that is impressive. Oh my God. All right, so guys, you have to watch it. They brought in Ugalde, people. All right, They brought in Ugalde from Costa Rica. He is a very much engine type of player. Him and Canteras, they are two very, very good quality player. And his market value shot up through the roof. All right, 7.5 million right here. So, wow. That tells me something if they are going to bring in Ugalde right there. Let me pull it up to make sure, you know. All right, so Ugalde. Let me tell you exactly amount of seasons he's here at Spartak Moscow to. All right, so from FC 20 to Spartak Moscow this January 29th. He signed for them. January 29th, he signed for them from FC 20, which is in Netherlands. All right, so that is very, very good. All right, and that tells me that it's going to be very, very tough for him. And Ugale is rising through ranks at a ridiculous rate. He was at Lommel, SK, and then he went to FC 20 in 1 year from 3 million up to 13 million. All right, so he's rising rapidly fast. He's 22 years old and he's doing well. We talked about him as it relates to Costa Rica. So it tells you that look at these mans, look at what they're doing and how impressive they are. Let me continue right here so you guys know who Ugalde is. And that spell bad sign for Shamar Nicholson right there. All right, already. You have a Sobalev. A Sobalev is still 27 years old. They kept him out of the team. He's still there. All right. Then you have Banganda, 28. He's from Congo and Belgium. All right, 5 million. Medina in it. Anton Zerkovsky in it as well. Ignatov still there, 24 years old. So they have added to the tops. All right, your 20 Promise is in prison. That's what I've heard. He's in prison. So they have added a lot more to the table. So I think that if he could make it and he doesn't learn much from this installment, it's going to be even more difficult for him to make it there. So I think maybe you could see him going out on a next loan, because Ignatov, Sobalev, Ugalde, and several others coming in, I think it's going to be tough for him to make that team. Very, very tough. All right, let me know if you have faith in Shamar to make that team, but I think your team is tougher now today than what it was back then, in my honest opinion. All right, my humble opinion, I should say, because I made sure to go back in history to give you guys the information. And yes, so I could see Shamar moving. All right, I could see him moving. Where could we see him fit at this point? Anywhere between it's going to be tough for him to make directly the Premier League. It's going to be tough. All right, and unless a championship team wants to take him up with the Premier League. All right, that's what I would say. All right, I don't think that any Premier League team will directly go in for him at this point. So it has to be a championship team decide that they're going to go this direction and then go and take him up. All right, I could see him going to the championship, the MLS, Italy, maybe a lower tier Italy team could take him up as well. Yes, because and you could see him going into Greece as well. So Greece, Italy, MLS, championship. Back to Belgium is possible as well. Yes. So he still has a lot of suitors. So that's how it sets for Shamar. He still has a lot of suitors. All right. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section. All right. So good morning, Owen. Massive respect. And a lot of you guys coming in very, very late to the class. Daniel Dolan. Thanks for being here. Massive, massive respect. All right. Jura said a championship club would be best for him. Yes. Championship, MLS, Belgian league, which is a good league. Rose to a different level. Yes, he would have fitted back that as well. Don't think he would have gone to Kassupen. Maybe he would have gone to Antwerp or one of those teams that he could have fill in for other people as well. Yeah. So he's back to he's back in Russia and maybe looking a spot for somewhere else. All right, yeah, man. Let me know if you're rewatching this video, what say you as it relates to those matters. And remember, guys, 2 hours maximum justice team. I've started early because I have other things to do. So I made sure to come and do my time here. So if you're rewatching it, let me know your thoughts on all of the stories and we break it down from there. Samson, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Massive respect. And thanks for the subs, guys. We're at 11,700. So we need 300 more subscribers to hit 12,000. So keep on supporting the thing and we keep on doing the work. All right, yeah, man. Lee Young in the building, big up yourself. And if you're inside Jamaica and you are facing any difficulties, make sure to reach out on the internet and let people know that you are safe and you're getting things done. All right, yeah, man. So anyways, now let me move on to some of the rankings. We had some of the rankings that I wanted to give you guys to make sure you guys are fully up to what's going on. So we have a FIFA calculator here, which has proven time to time that it's definitely correct. So based on the Concacaf region, you have several teams that did well for themselves. All right, both top teams didn't fare well in the Concacaf region. So we have Mexico. Mexico drops from 2 position from 15th spot. United States drop 4 position based on their games that they have played. United States lost 34.68 points so far. All right, yes, they are down. So they are down at this point. And Mexico also lost 17.27 points as well. So they are down. All right. So that puts them in 17th and 15th spot. So the Americans and the Mexicans doesn't really looks as good as what we would have expected. All right. And then now the next CONCACAF team would have been Panama. Panama is up 9 spots. 9 spots with a plus 23 points. So they're on 1,505 points at this point. All right. I need to look at how much they were on. If they have oh yeah, they had the previous as well. So they are on 1,505. So Panama is up to 34th in the ranking, which is impressive. All right. So Panama is trying to run for a top 20 team in the world, for a team that doesn't have so much luxury as it relates to players' quality. They are doing well because they have a lot of money and they have a lot of better coaches than majority of the other countries. All right. And then now the next one in line would have been Canada. Canada, I don't know if this is after they have defeated Venezuela. I will check back to make sure. All right. So Canada is down 3 spots to 45 at this point. They're jumping from 48 and they have gone at 13 points. 13 points. All right. Let me see how the rest of it looks, and then I will know. I will know what's popping. Let me see how the rest looks. 1 second, guys. Just a bunch of ads killing us. All right. Yes, you was right about Canada. JD, do you think Berhalter will be fired next week as a decision will be made then? It is definitely possible that he will be fired. It's definitely possible. Definitely. All right. So let me see something here. Because we had in 54th position, 54th position, we had Venezuela. So where is Venezuela? Jamaica. They said Jamaica is down 6 spot at this point, 59th position. They have lost 41 points. All right, so Jamaica is in 59th position. That's what they had said. So let me see where Venezuela is at this point, because then I will know if they have deducted points from Venezuela as yet, because they lost to Canada, which Canada is ranked highly. Oh, Venezuela still has 59 points. So I'm going to check tomorrow to see if they lost points by losing to Canada. All right. All right. Let me see. Okay. Where is the game for Canada? All right, I've not seen it as yet. Maybe they don't add the game that they have lost for Canada as yet. All right. I'm trying to find out how much points they're going to lose in that game. But let we stick by. But at this point, Venezuela played themselves straight up. Venezuela was in the 54th position, coming in, and now they're down to 37. So Venezuela have actually garnered the success through defeating top teams. All right. Yes. So a lot of teams suffered a lot of bad spots. Jamaica amongst one of the worst performers, and rightfully they have lost the points, matched up with being the worst performer as well. All right. Oh Lord, I don't want to see Jamaica. Yes, Jamaica lost 40 odd points. We knew that is 100% facts, because that was the same amount from that time. So they are down 6 spots. But let we wait until we don't have any Cinderella runs as yet. We don't have any Cinderella runs as yet. So maybe that itself can help Jamaica. But we still have games playing in Africa, so maybe some of those teams can still surpass Jamaica. I have to look on the ranking. All right, so anyone that is close to them, we have to check that to see, because Jamaica could drop from anywhere 59 to 60 odd, 63, 64, depending on what other people performs. All right, but at this point you know that they are in 59 position, and it's going to be very hard for them to climb up the ranks. So that's why I've said the coach might have said that he did well for Jamaica, but I think he left Jamaica exactly where in the rankings that he got them. I think he got them at 64th or something like that. Let me know if I'm lying. Yes, let me know. All right. Massive respect, Stefan Jordan and Africans in the building. Popping in to say, Jamaica fans, you were right. The Reds are corrupt. The refs are corrupt. Okay. Well, Canada, I was right as well. Canada did very good. All right. I can't see Marlon and all other guys that said Canada won't go anywhere. But that was just them bad mind in Canada, because they are another CONCACAF team. You know? So anyways, but that at the same time, Canada got a new coach. Jesse Marsh. Jesse Marsh is a pressing king. He did well with the pressing, but results never went his way in the Premier League at the time. And I thought that really cost him his job, when he was a better coach if he had watched those individual games. There were good performances. I saw him one day dominated Arsenal and never won the game. No, you guys are going to say every time I have to point out Arsenal, but that was one of the games that I was actually watching, so I have to give it as how I do get it. All right, yeah man. So people, as you come in, remember to hit the like button. All the screen of the video, the likes, share and subscription will pop up. All right, we had started this one early just the same to make sure we go through as much things on maximum 2 hours, because I have other things to do, and once I'm done right here, then tomorrow, if we have enough news, we will bring it back to you. If not, we give you a short content. So that's what we're gonna do. If we don't have enough news, we're not gonna come live. We're gonna give it to you in a short. And if it's Wemaxit content, it's gonna be over there. But we're gonna be much more active in the summer. All right. Oh yeah, Canada will so here popping. Okay. Okay, Canada popping. So Africans is here. Okay. So anyways, now, so because of that, now obviously maybe other people taking good look at Canada. So I've gotten some information here via the Gleaner. They said JFF seeking modern head coach for boys. Don't know what that means, modern head coach for boys. Is that saying that the last coach is not modern, or to say that Jamaica coaches are not modern, or what is it saying? Let me know what this title saying. All right, what the title is saying. All right. Is it that saying that they hear the cries of the people and they want to honor the people's cries? All right, to make sure they take them in account as to what they're dealing with business. Let me know. Chairman of the Jamaica Football Federation, JFF Technical Committee, Rudolph Speed, says the federation will be looking to appoint a modern coach to take the helm of the Reggae Boyz squad following Heimir Hallgrimsson's resignation. All right. Speed explained that the JFF is open to employ a new head coach suited for the modern football philosophies. All right, let me see if we can get some clarity as it goes down the line. All right, because the modern statement, I don't understand it. Is it that saying that Jamaica coaches are not modern? So you're telling the fans that you're not gonna employ no Jamaican coach? Is it that the previous coach was old school? Or is it that saying that our players pool is that an indication to say that we're going to go with the toughest players them? Hence why we want to make sure we get the most modern coach possible. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Let me go through it before let me go through the chat before we go back to the article here. JD, what do you think of Fernandez Diniz as a coach? I would have to check him, Ardell Vincent, a lot more before I can make any decision on that. Stefan Jordan said, I'm not sure Hallgrimsson was the problem. It's official, Bobby with the foxes. Okay, well, it's good that I was doing my research as well, Mr. Juras, because if it's official now, that is good. All right, it makes my videos looks even better. All right, yes. Let me continue right here. All right. He also said with such an appointment, the team could see major changes in player selection and team tactics compared to the last 2 years under Hallgrimsson. Okay, definitely now this is looking like he's talking about the coaching style. All right. The new coach might not necessarily want to use the players or the data that Hallgrimsson had used. If it is one of those modern coaches like we hope to employ. Okay, so that means you're calling Hallgrimsson an old type coach. Wow. That's what he's saying. It is Hallgrimsson talking, people. What you have to say there? Is it Mr. Speed being disrespectful there? Or you think that he's talking the truth? Wow. That is very bold of him. At least what I'm reading here. He will make his own decisions and decide what he wants to do. And the reason why I said he's directly talking him, it's when he said that, especially if a coach wants a modern, if we are going to pick a modern coach, he's not going to use the same data as to what Mr. Hallgrimsson used. So that's saying that Mr. Hallgrimsson is an older level coach. All right? Wow. He will make his own decisions and decide what he wants to do. He won't necessarily be going off Hallgrimsson's blueprint, Speed said. All right? And at the same time, is it good for a coach to come in and scrap everything and start back over from scratch? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. All right? Yes. Then let me take the comments right here before we get to the next part. Said, I think we need a new technical director of football. Maybe someone from Brazil or Argentina that knows how to develop talent locally and improve our local league. Maybe a consultant for football. Claudine says, Speed is telling the truth. Okay. Where is the lies? Laugh out loud. I have not said, no, I had not said nothing bad. I was just shocked as to how it comes out, damn. All right. Big up yourself, Aubrey, Gregory. Big up yourself, massive respect. Thanks for being here. All right. All right. Omar Follen said, well, we have to see who they get. It could be fully local, or it could be we are getting only the best talent. Panama said, up people, congrats to Canada, but how much goals Canada scores so far? Jesus God. This guy is so bad-minding Canada. Panama, oh my Lord. Let me continue with the coach here. All right. My goodness. All right, so Meron Garden, assistant coach for the Reggae Boyz, gave his opinion on what it means to be a modern coach in football. So let me see if Meron Garden said such a personality will be able to manage this generation of footballers and raise the standard in the national program. Okay, so you know what a modern coach is. Oh God. All right, cool. A modern coach for me is one who has a first world way of doing things in terms of how they prepare, in terms of how they execute, and in terms of how they manage players. Okay, so how they manage players, how they prepare, and how they execute those. All right. So how they plan for, how they strategize for a game, and how they manage the players throughout that game, and how they deal with the players overall. So like situations arise, how you can deal with all of those things. Even though I don't know if he's a modern coach, I can say that maybe three of those things you could say, yeah, it makes some sense. Yeah, yes. I think the things we used to do in the past, we can't do it anymore. Okay, so that means, okay. How you deal with athletes today is not the same way you deal with athletes before. All right, so obviously he's talking about how we deal with people naturally. I don't think he understood how people deal with athletes before. You understand me? The Jamaican way was not the worldwide way, but I understand where he's coming from. You know, he's speaking from his what he can comprehend, you know. Yes, so you have to be well prepared for that. The Reggae Boyz assistant coach said, all right, which all overseas coaches would be prepared for that. Garden worked alongside Hallgrimsson during his 2-year stint with Jamaica. He described the former head coach as a good example of a modern coach. So you are going the opposite direction of what Mr. Speed said. All right, he hopes and the next appointment will bring further improvement on the work done by Mr. Hallgrimsson. All right. I think Coach Hallgrimsson is a modern coach and a person who did a great job over the past 2 years in terms of moving us from where we were, in terms of how we planned and how we execute, Garden said. So Garden is giving a different take from what Mr. Speed had said in this thingy. He added, I think the technical committee just wants to continue on that same path and to see more improvements for the team. Well, yeah, I think the improvements part, but not build on what you think he wants to build on. So Mr. Speed, you are talking for your job. Mr. Speed talking to get whatever done. All right, and maybe he doesn't see you in the future. I hope he makes not adding on anybody else on the people them team. Let them have them full squad just as how they prepared. All right, that's the story. Before we come back, 1 second, guys, let me get the rest of the comments right here. Fan of mine that says, well, no, Marian, no more than Grim. How is that possible? Well, you never may know. We know a lot. Oh, my bad mind when me congratulate them. Yes, you're bad minded because you come out asking about the goals that they scored. How much goals Jamaica scored? If I had said that at the start, you'd have said I am not Jamaican. You understand me? Yes. Well, how much goals Canada scored? More goals than Jamaica. All right. So let me continue here. Up people, congrats to Canada, but how much goals they scored? I passed that one. Chris Smith said when we were saying it, we got bashed. No, Speed said it. Everybody agree. Yes, yeah, they have their own standards, you know. All right, 1 second. Sorry about that. All right. I asked someone recently, why is it we have to start from scratch? Every time a coach leaves. Hallgrimsson highlighted that we had no player database before, but he's just saying that maybe when other coaches come, they're gonna have the full autonomy to do whatever they want, and that's what he's trying to say. But he just formulated it maybe completely wrong, maybe, or maybe that's exactly what he meant. or maybe never respected the coach's overall setup, or he doesn't value it so highly. So why go back around and say someone has to be, you have to leave all of your information them, and by you saying that and maybe down tools in Hallgrimsson, what that says about you selecting the coach, you understand me? Yeah, so there's a lot of questions Mr. Speed has to answer. I have not seen him for the longest while. All right, Jamaica scored 1 goal and Canada scored 2 goals, I think. Okay, okay. Canada team look good. They are playing well. They have done well for their first try at the Copa, representing Concacaf well. Won Panama advance as well. It's going to be tough for Panama. Laugh out loud. You know, say is a point may I try make. Why I asked the question? Well, they have done well. They have done better than Jamaica. It was very clear. All right, that's one thing we do know, and we are not going to lie to anybody. All right, you said they scored 2 goals. You said Canada scored 2 goals in the competition. 2 goals. They have created more big chances than Jamaica for sure. That is one thing we do know. All right, yes. One thing we do know, they have created more big chances than Jamaica, just the same. Their system is better than Jamaica, and they have gotten more better results than Jamaica because they're a better team than Jamaica. So all of that makes sense, all right? Period. Period. Right there. So we don't need to argue anything more if everything that we're saying is better than Jamaica. So you don't need to say anything more, you know? Benson, big up yourself, said JD, will John Wall still? No, I think he's out as well. Jura said if he couldn't manage the youth them well, how will he be able to manage the seniors? I don't know. Canada team look good. They are playing well. Yes, big up. Yeah, man, that's just fun of mine. All right. I've answered the question. I've answered the question just a while ago. Remember, I was reading something, so that's why. Sorry about that. All right. All right. So let me continue right here. He added, I think the technical committee just wants to continue on that same path. And to see more improvement for the team, while Speed declined to comment on whether the JFF had any specific coach in mind for the post. He said a decision should be made in time for the next FIFA Men's International window in September. All right. So a decision should be made by that time. The international window will also serve as the match dates for the opening games of the CONCACAF Nations League. Jamaica will face Cuba at home, I should say, on September 6th. So that means you should have a coach before that. All right. So you could see a coach coming in from August, end of July. What say you? What is the best time you give it? What's the best time you give it? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Guys, we are just on 50 likes. Please do get the likes up. Get you up to 100. Really easy to do so. If you see the like button by holding the screen, it's there. Share it and all of those stuff. All right. Yeah, man. What is the best time frame you think a coach should come in, and who you have in mind? I heard someone said Honduras coach. Let me know. Before an away fixture against Honduras on Saturday, September 10th. All right. This will give the new coach only a short time to prepare before heading into competitive fixtures. Yes, of course. No time at all. No time at all. All right, so that's what they're saying. Coach should be in before September, which I do expect that should be the case. 100%. Yes, 100%. What kind of coach do you think would suit us, JD? All right, so for me, I've always said it comes down to what they want. Based on what I've read just a while ago, it seems like they're going to keep it to that level. Lamar, why you text me and then when I respond to you, you don't respond back? I take disrespect to a different level, you know, my brother. All right? So if you initiate a contact to me and you don't respond back to me, I will not respond back to you in life in a big boss. That's how I stay in a big boss. I take those things personal because you take me out of my time to answer you and you don't respond back to me, bro. All right, don't do that again. The last warning, or else you're done. Okay? Yes. I take those things personal. Colin Quest says everything JFF touches dies. Okay, good God. All right. Teddy Lee Gray in the building. We need a Dutch coach. Oh God. What kind of coach do you think suits us? All right. So let me move on to that now. What kind of coach suits us? All right. So we have pace in our team. Pace in our team. Pace in our team. Strength in our team. Strength in our team. The technical side in our team, you would consider our centre backs them, or centre back them technical. Ethan Pinnock is technical. Hector is technical. Latibodier is technical. Deshaun Bernard is technical. Maybe less out of all four of them, but Deshaun Bernard have other upsides as well. Right back, Dexter Lembekisa, solid enough. Don't think he's all that technical. Tape Gray is very technical. Over the next side, Amari Bell is solid enough. In midfield, Casey Palmer solid enough. Kira Anderson technical enough. Daniel Johnson technical enough. John Russell technical enough. Up front, Damari Gray technical enough. Leon Bailey technical enough. The strikers them now, the strikers them link up plays, they can work off that. It doesn't necessarily need technical ability to the highest level. So you would say Jamaica is technical enough. So what I'm looking at is to see what is our strengths, you know? All right, so you said you're busy with work. Well, you text me now. All right, so it's my trying to tell the behavior. All right, can't just text somebody and then busy with work and then don't reply. Disrespect at the highest order. So we had technical ability, strength, and pace. So we said that pace in our team would be up there. Pace would be the main thing, the main one. So out of 100, I would give Jamaica 85 pace, 85 pace, 85 pace. Stamina level, let me put stamina in it because that is up there as well. Strength, Ethan Pinnock very strong, Dexter very strong, Greg Lee extremely strong. In our midfield, or strong players as well. Our wingers strong players as well. Forward strong, so I think our strength as well. Strength 90 I would say out of 100. We have very strong players. Technical would be around 70. Put it at 70. Stamina level, I would put it at the same 70. Because I think, so while we look at the stamina as well, is to see how much system we can truly play. You know, because certain system, it requires a lot of energy as well. And if we have those players, we know that Dexter Lembek is a very fit player. Greg Lee, very fit player. In midfield, Casey Palmer, I don't think is the fittest player right there. All right. Leon Bailey, I am not sure if he's the fittest player there. Damari Gray, not sure, just the same. Mikel Antonio definitely fit. Boza, not sure if he's the fittest player. Cephas, not sure if he's the fittest player either. So you can see that stamina is definitely, so you see sometimes we were beating the coach to say that we drop after certain levels. But if you look at the individual players, I mean, you might see that our stamina level might naturally not be that high as well, you know. And because we are giving away the ball a lot, it makes it even worse. You realize that. You see, guys? So sometimes we can look at things ourselves. So stamina would put ourselves 70, technical 70, strength 90, and pace 85. So with all of that said, you would have to look at a coach closer to what fits our strength more than anything else. So the Spain coaches and those things, which would try to use the technical 90, 95, would be out of it. Because you would require more stamina and more technical ability, more than strength and pace. You get what I'm saying now? So the Spain coaches might be out of it. So you could see a Honduras coach, a Mexican type coach. Dino Ray, I saw Dino Ray mixing a Dutch coach, and Dino Ray could be. Obviously, they still need more stamina for the system because Curacao is very fit as well. very fitter than Jamaica, very much fitter than Jamaica. Yeah, so that is something that you could look at. So Deanery, so a Dutch coach could be something that can transfer, but I think Spain is too far out. Spain is much more technical side and stamina. Most technical side and stamina. So Spain is out of it. It would be more of a South America. If South America would fit, if South American coach would be the main one, would be leading the race. A South American, because pace and strength with less technical ability and good stamina. That is the South American football. So South American football, South American would actually fit it more than anything else. All right, and then we could say that you have South American same way because Honduras and those places. Yes, so South America more than anything else, and then I would put maybe just Deanery in it. So Deanery, not the rest of the Dutch teams. So because Deanery has actual spells in our region, which is for Suriname and Curacao. That's why I would give him the advantage right here to say that he could take Jamaica team. I think he could get the best out of our make a midfield for us, and he could make our defenders them very, very good. I think Deanery would have been the right person to transform Jamaica's style. But the only thing I would want him to do, pick your own backroom staff, come here. Because there's no way Marion Garden can tell you about football. You understand me? Because he has experience as a footballer and experience as a coach, and went to the highest level places them. So that's what I think. And I think it's going to come down to that if you're going to evaluate properly. South American or Deanery at this point. All right, so Louis Van Gaal at age 72 is too old. All right. Brian Burt, big of yourself. Thanks for being here. Massive respect. Omar Fowling said, JD, how can Jamaica get to move the ball faster? Well, these are the things that we're working on. We're looking at the problems them and look at the coaches. So the coach can make Jamaica move the ball faster. But you have to pick the coach that specialize in these things. That's the way you get it done. Michael says, JFF keep doing the same thing and the same way again and again. That's the definition of insanity. I'm not sure if they're doing the same thing again. Samson said, no, I think Speed need to go if he's saying this now about the coach. Oh, you pick the coach because you must check his profile. We lack cohesiveness. That's what RB says. Michael Thomas in the building. Big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Yeah, man. Guys, as you come in, please do it, like, share, and subscribe. Anyways, my point was not to badmine Canada. My point was to show that Jamaica didn't underperform. Canada is ranked better than us, and they played 2 games against 10 players and score 1. Okay. All right, yeah. The problem is, oh God, I'm not gonna argue that. I've done a video for that. So just fight with yourself in the comment section over that video, because I can't bother with you. And you just like to war. Our team has some FUT players, but we can't play a pressing game for full 90 minutes. Well, if the coach come in with a system, I think he can do so, but it will take a little while, and he will have to pick the players that fits that system. Nana is very fit at busting lace without a cause. All right. Omar Fowling said, JD, I see such man working on his game in preseason to go back to Villa this time around. Okay. Ellie she said says happy birthday to Grayson. He's 6 years old with Down syndrome. Happy birthday to Grayson. All right. Hope you're not using the situation wrong. All right. Hope it's a real person. And if so, happy birthday to Grayson. Okay. Jura said, French coach, we have the same physical attributes as them. French coaches rely on a lot of technical ability and ball control. All right, a lot of technical ability and ball control with speed transitions different. I don't think Jamaica can play that football or adapt to that football over a short distance of time, unless we are trying to make the next World Cup. All right, yes, but this one, no. It takes a lot. You have to change your overall philosophy in order to fit that style, and I don't think Jamaica have the ability to do so. Michael said, "Can you tell me what Jamaica style of football, European or South American?" I think it's more South American. It's more South American because our biggest success was 1998, and it was a hybrid style that Mr. Simons brought here and gained the success from it, and then we lived off that same success. No speed, no technical ability is very high in Juras. You don't see the French team, man. They are moving the ball. They are moving the ball. They are not moving so much. Jamaica move and the ball doesn't really move as much as how Jamaicans move. That's completely the opposite of what France does. The passing, the moving, the link-up plays are completely different. I think it's going to be very much harder for a French coach to come here and set up Jamaica than a South American coach to come here and set up Jamaica. That's what I think, Mr. Juras. Maybe you're correct. Panama coach bad. Okay, Teddy Lee agree. I give the Panama coach big ups. All right. Brian Burke said the second half against Ecuador made me realize there is potential. We need a proper coach. And that will set up the team good. All right. FIFA Ultimate Team, FUT. Okay. JFF leaders need a good consultant. They don't know how to move football forward. Okay, fair enough. Lamar said, I just messaged you on IG, so don't add me to your hit list. Samson said, JD, I know you say football change, but it not change for Jamaica. The formation we should be playing 4-1. Oh, but the formation is slightly different from the system, because you can pick the same formation, but people moving different in that same in the system, but it's the same formation. All right, because just what I've just said to you, the Jamaica system is you run up and down here, so you are run up and down over here, so you are run up and down here, so and the ball stay here, so from Anderson drives the ball from top of the centre back stem, and everybody running up and down, and the ball, it's 2 touches between the central midfield to the striker, 2 touches. For France, it's 17 touches before it reaches the striker. So it's not as predictable as Jamaica. And that's how Jamaica football has always been over every time in life. All right? Yes, it never changed. It was always the same thing. So that's what I'm saying. It's speed transition football to some extent, but it requires way more technical ability and way more control, because the speed of the ball going faster, you have to control it faster, knock it past, and then move. Knock it past, then move. So it take out way more technical ability out of you, and you have to concentrate way higher. All right? Yes. So I should have had football in IQ level on it as well. Yeah, it requires way more. So based on picking certain players, Juras, you're not going to select from certain pools. Period. Instant, you're not going to select from certain pools. All right, so Cranky in the building. Big up yourself, Cranky. Oh, you doing, man? Massive respect. All right. KP ball is South America. Oh, yeah. Who is KP? Who is KP? Sometimes I'm late in a Cranky. I have to watch your lives to catch up with what you're talking on here. All right. Lamar says, I know the remedy for us to play better. Brian Burke said, I am happy for Canada. I feel Concacaf teams have been on the bad end of a few calls so good. Yeah, that is true. All right. Big up yourself. Oh, should say K and H. Okay, I'm still lost. All right, French players are very technical. Yeah, man. I think Jura's not giving France credit on the way they play football, man. They're talented, man. They're definitely talented. Eric Ben said, JD, you know football, you know, because you said Dixon isn't ready, and I hear people was calling for him to start, and you said no, he isn't near ready. You love cuss out people, but you know the sport. Well, I'm learning every day, so I'm the difference is when I'm making my statements, I don't use emotions to make the statements. But after that, it's all emotions. Me cussing out, it's all emotion. Because I'm Jamaican, you know, I still have my Jamaican side. JD, I watch them a lot. They are very technical, but they rely more on physical attributes. I even hear Speed saying the same. Well, the football is different. That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying, you want to make sure what you're doing is not so further away from what you had before. Because remember, you have to pick on what you have, you know. So you can't just pick out of a book. You can't just pick a Spain coach and tell him, say, oh, you know what? Every man from England football will be passing football miles a minute now and everything will be okay. It's not going to work. You're not going to win one damn game. You know why? Because they need 500 passes minimum per game. So they need to make sure they find spaces rather than running, because Sifa's ability is to run off the ball, not staying on the ball. So you nullify his space, you nullify everything that he knows about football. So that player can't get picked for the national team again until he learns more about football. So you're going to kill a lot of angles. Leon Bailey is a speed transition player without technical ability. He's going to be shut out of the door as well. You understand me? So and several other players are going to be shut out because now it's triangle traps more than everything else, passing, pressing zones, picking up the things that they don't function well in. So a Spain coach is almost not possible to coach Jamaica at all. You understand me? Because we don't have the capability to do so. You understand me? Period. Congratulations for Canada. Mike, big up yourself. Thanks for being a massive respect. I'm not talking about what we are now. I'm talking about the ability. So you think that we can play that system? Let me know. If you believe so, no problem. In the know said, know what happened, JD? All the things you was saying about what Jamaica should do, teams like Canada and Panama are doing. Well, that's what I've said. That's why I kept talking about them, showing what they are doing and how successful they are at doing it. Remember, you know, I was the first one on YouTube came out and tell people that Canada will be beating, Canada is better than Jamaica. And I'm on the program telling people that Canada is better than Jamaica 4 years ago, and you guys beat me. I remember Tennessee, Devon Porter, dust me out. Everybody choked on me. YouTubers pick side against me, say me hate Jamaica. And all I did was just break down things and say, brother, this is a better team. This is what they're doing. And they're going to progress further in what they're doing. All right. And Canada came on to win the entire World Cup qualifiers. And now they're doing well in this tournament. You understand me? So we can see it, but sometimes we just seems to not want to act on it because of our ego. So it's our ego is the biggest problem for us most of the times. Why don't we scout South Africa for players? Sure, there are a lot of South Africa. Don't think you have so much Jamaicans in South Africa. Their style is to use most homegrown players. That is true. All right. If we stop calling ourselves Reggae Boyz and call ourselves Jamaica, we will play like real ballers. Any update with U20? No, I've not gotten any update. I would put that in the next video. All right. Romain Newman, bless up to you. Canada look good. Yeah, man. Gray said, JD, should we take a Brazilian coach? Yo, it's still a South American coach. KH, Kick and Hope Football. Okay. Kick and Hope Football. Okay. Guys, we just need 23 more likes to reach 100. Please do get likes up there. And we still have, 30 minutes to go. All right. The fans wanted Cephas and Dixon to start, but the game showed why some of us aren't coaches. Yes, but it is very clear, man. But majority of the players Jamaicans want to go on the field. It's always about vibes. That's why if we leave one of the Jamaican coaches it's going to be about vibes. Just go on the field and do what you want to do. That's what it's going to be about. Because that's what our culture is, to be honest. And the last Jamaican coach that we had, that's what I heard was said, you know. in an interview, a player said he rates with top of the I should call my name. Okay, let me not inform. Let me not inform people. All right, sorry. Let me finish that argument. Let me move on. Oh God. All right. We need a Spanish coach. Well, it's not going to work. We ain't going anywhere. All right. Take a look at this Argentine coach Guillermo Barras. Yeah, we know him. He's the former coach for Chile and LA Galaxy. Yeah, we know him, man. He's a big coach. Warren said JD Canada was JD's call. Oh, yeah, but that's how it is. Spanish coach would be disaster. Yeah, we would have to find everybody that can pass ball around, you know. Canada way better than Jamaica. I would I don't know. I am not going to say that because I don't want to get beaten. I gave Canada their flowers and that's it. Kevin Williamson, how you doing, man? JD, when I saw Canada, I said if we had a coach like Canada, we would beat everyone in that group. Would we evolve as fast? We don't have a player. We don't have no player like Ustakio. We don't have no player like Kone. We don't have no player like Jonathan David. I'm talking in the areas that we would have needed to push on to the pressing system and the linking in transition system. So we don't have some players. So it wouldn't go as fast as Canada, because where Canada has locks and Jamaica has the personnel to fit those locks would be in the centre back position, and they don't have to rely on that. But in the midfield, we don't have no midfielder as good as them. You understand me? So that's why their midfield works, because Ustaki and Kone, they are two professional world level midfielders. And when you come on to technical ability, Ustaki might be up there in the world, in some of the toughest technical central midfielders in the entire world, not just Concacaf, in the entire world. All right, so that helps them, so they can go through transitions easier. People can feel comfortable to come and lay off, pick off for them. They pick and move and link plays way easier. They're going to be much better. They're going to be much better. All right. Ecuador coach need to jet to Jamaica now. Ecuador coach solid as well. Ranga, big of yourself, said JD, is it true that Jurgen Klopp is considering for Reggae Boyz head coach? Who says these things? I don't even know if Jurgen Klopp actually knows Jamaica. I don't know. Who says these things? All right, let me see. Let me type in and this say Jurgen Klopp considering Jamaica. Oh my God, I don't know where Jurgen Klopp. I don't even know why I even have these conversations throughout it. Considering Jamaica. Jesus Christ. And this is not no disrespect to Jamaica people. All right. There is no connection. The only thing is Jamaican newspaper writing about Jurgen Klopp at Liverpool. All right. Yes. All right. Nothing like that. Yes, nothing like that. I don't know who makes up these stories, you know, because every time when I come on the shows, it's like you guys pile up everything that you heard to let me validate it. All right. Yes, but no, it is not possible. It is not possible at all. Guys, I have a few more minutes left. Like around 30 minutes. All right. Yes, it's not possible for Jamaica to afford Klopp, and I don't know why Klopp would want to come to Jamaica when he has his own country to go to. Overall, Canada has better players. Yes, Kanky, but true, we have better players in certain areas. I don't want to just say they have better players overall. And you know, some of the people that not going to comprehend nothing, they are going to say that I'm bringing down Jamaica. So I have to find some ways to talk in joining up. Or I don't even know at this point, you know. Yeah, but we have some players that are good, maybe better than Bambito. Ethan Pinnock is better than Bambito, and our centre backs them might be better than both of them. Their centre backs, yeah. But aside from that, all the other players them, Alistair Johnson better than our right back at this point. Their strikers better, their left back better, their winger better, their central midfielders and better. Yeah, they're better players overall. Canada has 14 MLS players in their squad, which suggests a coach can help make the difference. All right, fair enough, fair enough. JD, Jamaican food is ranked second in the world. So we were correct. Apologies to us. Pastor can't help you. The Punch Up Network says Jamaica food is ranked second in the world. What food Jamaica actually owns? Please educate me on what food Jamaica actually owns. Look, I'm going to embarrass you. Tell me the foods that Jamaica actually owns. Maybe considering Jamaica as a vacation destination, nothing more. Yeah, but I wonder if someone seriously come and ask me something like that. I don't even know who could have had a conversation like that. Like, it's just like, I don't know at this point, you know. Brandon Cover is the same as Kone. No, Brandon Cover is nowhere near Kone. Johnson isn't better than Dexter. Sorry. Clapp took to IG to wish America a happy independence. So it leaves folks to speculate. Oh, but USA is not Jamaica. USA is not Jamaica. The national dish is ranked second where? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I don't understand what I'm just asking which food Jamaica owns. Like, which food are you telling me about? Let me type it up so I can search it. I don't know of Jamaica food. 95% of the world don't know Jamaica food. So how can it be ranked second in the world when 95% of the world don't know it? Brother, why we just choose things to brag every day, man? Just, I don't want to take on that conversation, people. Please, I am not the one for that. All right, and if you guys know why they are asking these questions, it's because the coach came here and the people asked him if we have the best food in the world. And the man said he doesn't know about that because you have the best fish, certain location, you have the best chicken, the certain location, the best fries, certain location. And the man is correct. I don't know why we are so caught up in all of these BS of wanting the greatest of everything without even knowing nothing else. Because 95% of Jamaica don't know nowhere else than Jamaica. Just like 95% of the world don't know Jamaica food either. That's just the reality, people. So let's just leave it alone, man. Good God, man. And JD, I didn't say Jamaica. I say is America. Oh my God. JD, it's true. Boiled dumpling and tin mackerel is ranked second in the world. Jesus God, man. God. I at this point, I just honestly believe that you guys just cap lock Jamaica in your in your internet, and it just shows the Jamaican thing only. Some people lost their minds when the farmer coach said our food was okay. Yeah, that's what they're still fighting about. The man come from Iceland, and the man know nothing about Jamaica food. So the man say, we must say, we just get over ourselves. I eat Jamaica food every day because I am from Jamaica. This is what I want. This is what I love. But Jamaica food is not the best food in the world. It's the best food to me and you, which I totally agree. But it's not the best food in the world. All right? Yes. Good God, man. Why it have to seem like me are the one who eat Jamaica food when I am the one that's maybe I spend more money than 95% of the people in my chat on Jamaica food every month. You understand me? But I have to tell you the truth. All right? JD, people are playing with you. No, but is this a foot? No, it is a football channel. But because the previous coach said something about Jamaica food and never said we are the greatest in the world, they have up the coach for that. And I kind of support the coach that we don't have the greatest food in the world because the world is so big. Half of the world don't know Jamaica. Literally don't know Jamaica. All right, literally don't know Jamaica. All right, so how they're going to know their foods when 90% of the places in the world Jamaica food is not at. Canada, United States, and England is not the whole world. The rest of the world is very much big. Look how I have to order food for me to get it in Belgium. And you have a good population in Netherlands, and I still have to order food. that tells you if I go in England, England is just like Jamaica. Get everything. I can just buy food and the corner. It can just up food and everything, so I don't have to buy anything. I don't have to order anything and wait on shipment and those stuffs. You understand me? Yes. So it's not a food channel, but I'm just letting people know that they should research first or explore things first before jumping and mark people wrong. All right. And I can't believe that Warren out here, so I agree with them foolishness about Jamaica, the best food in the world, or the second best food in the world. All right, look at that. I've went on CNN because I just wanted to make people see. I just go on what they want. All right, and nothing here in Jamaica, nothing at all. At Thailand, Massaman, Thailand is number 1. Number 2, exactly as what I would have thought, Napoleon pizza, because these things are worldwide. The number 3 best dish slash food is actually chocolate. People, get out of ourselves, people. It's the best things will always be what most people eat. All right, period. Okay. So you see, I went and checked it, and it's not so, sir. So Warren, stop selling narratives. All right, JD, get back to football. No, I just went there to come back and tell Warren, stop following mad people. All right, Jamaica does not have the best food. Okay, yes. JD, did you see how Canada played with 14 MLS players? It was not 40 MLS players. They had better players than what we have at the highest parts in the world. All right, so it's not just 14 MLS players. Why? Oh my God, Jesus Lord! See, you see, we're figuring out who we are as a people. You know, what we do. Only don't send me no makeup dish. Jamaica have the second best food in the world, and that's just a fact. Yes, it's done there. We're not gonna look for a story because when there's a finer story for makeup, the author who write it come from Canada and England and Jamaica. All right. Jamaican patty was ranked 3rd best finger food. Oh my God! So a finger food it gone to now. Yo, people, please let me stay on football. Let me just leave. Good morning. How you doing, Murray? And big up yourself, Sac Passe. Sac Passe right on a food argument. The man find everything to fight about. Is England going to get slap up today? I think this should be the end for England. Let me, yeah. Let me see. England football team. Right, England football team. They are up against Switzerland. Switzerland can defeat England. I think that 2-1, 2-4 odds is very much way high. All right. Canada don't have better players. Yes, Canada have better players. Yeah. Medea, listen, like you take over from Gordon Ramsay this morning. Who is Gordon? Oh my God. What? Because sometimes I came on here, and I don't know what's really going on in the rest of the space, all right? So I don't even know who is Gordon Ramsay, okay? Food, wow. I just came in and say I stayed up rooting for Canada. Okay. No, Ramis, they were talking about some food. They come up and tell me, say, I need to apologize. Jamaica have the best food, or the second best food. And I'm just telling them, just find that author and kill him. All right? That's all I'm telling you. All right? Yes. People football. Yeah, man, we're sticking on football. Let me just look at the rest of it. Guys, we just have what 24 minutes left to go. You don't know Gordon Ramsay, Chef Gord. Okay, Chef Gordon Ramsay. Then we have Sean Bass in the building. Big up yourself, Sean. Sean, we need to do videos in a big boss. I'm waiting on you, All right, guys, 7 more likes to hit 100. Come on, let me go to 150 because I knew when I started you guys were in your beds. All right, so you need to pull up this. This was a very good informative video, guys. Chef Ramsay, a famous chef. Okay, a famous chef. Why is called Jamaica food when majority of the Caribbean and Africa have similar yam banana? New Wave, that's why I had asked them what food are they talking about. And they never picked up what I was actually trying to say. See, it just said the same thing what I was trying to say. So I just don't know what the overhyping and the desperate need of validation for. If you go places in the world, nobody cares about oh, may I forget the greatest food. No, you come from Jamaica. For me, curry goat, fantastic. Stew peas, lekker. Alright? Yes. So certain things I love. You understand me? But you have fantastic dishes in Belgium. But I'm gonna still choose my curry goat over it. So to me, it is better. But for the entire rest of the world, they are not gonna pick curry goat over it. You understand me? The food is not about the type of food. It's about how the food is prepared. Okay, then, how the food is prepared. Even that cranky, Jamaica still don't come second cranky. It don't happen. It don't happen. Alright? It don't happen. We don't have no second nothing. Alright? We don't have it. It's not true. Alright? They are just making up some stories. Come tell the fantasy. But all I'm saying is, I would agree that on preparation, connect the cultures, so you know what you are looking for in your preparation. So that means you follow your culture. So that's why I have always tried to get the same curry goat, the same browning, the same this, same that to make the food here. You understand me? And that's all. But we don't have the best food, and the coach is right. Simple. We have. I need to find one thing that Jamaica has the best in. What you would say Jamaica have the best in the world? Like what food item? I can't even point it out. Like we would have said, fries is the best in Belgium. Fries is the best in Belgium as a food item. So potato. Can't argue with JD about food if he doesn't even know Chef Ramsay. Okay. Iceland have food. Yes, they have the best fish, a specific type of fish. If you type in Iceland, you see fish. Okay, Lee Young says patty. Alright, so patty, yeah, patty definitely, because I saw patty in England selling and it's Jamaica marketed. So patty. Okay, Jura says, Juras, I think you have you and Jason like for Klingon panda side then, but all right, take it out. Me not go sound delusional like that me make you sound delusional when you not defend Jamaica. Jamaica don't have the second best food in the world. It's not true. We don't. You know what little bit of people we have. You really think the food that famous? Nicola, jerk chicken. Jerk chicken, let me say jerk was invented because jerk chicken is popular. Alright? We have a lot of other people food were popular, brother. Just stop it, man. Jerk chicken. Let me say jerk chicken. How to make Jamaican jerk chicken. Alright, so jerk chicken, Jamaica. Yeah. I never said we have the second. Yeah, but you know, say me no know nothing. You can't listen to me when me I say that is not true. No, not burn me with something. You can't listen to me because me don't even know Aritam. Me don't even know who I don't even know who him Aritam because he is a chef. Because he is a chef. Me not have no sense. I don't have any sense because the next man is a chef and me don't know him. Alright, it's alright. You and Jason, it's alright, man. The best food I've ever eaten was from the Mediterranean restaurant in of all places, Romania. All right. JD, loud food argument. It's just them. JD lecturing today as no, Chavan. I'm just telling them because they want they are eating the coach to say that the coach is not culture. The coach never come and fit team with Jamaica and all them foolishness there. You know, the man need to coach him team. And we need to stop 8 people. That's all me I tell you now. Alright? Alright, so we're done now. JD is Jason is my partner in crime. Okay. It's alright, it's okay. It's okay, alright. So people, let me move on. Let me finish up the stream, you know. Love that you guys came out. Massive respect for the likes. JD, Chef Ramsay is a fool man, goes around yelling at restaurants owners. See there? You see it? Okay, you never tell me about that now. Say, oh, Trima bad man. That's how I like him. Oh, makes perfect sense. Trima angry. Maybe my Jamaican, you know, because that's the stereotype of we being Jamaican. So you see, maybe that's how I like him, because him behave in a manner that we can understand, you know. Yes, Jamaica has the best food in the world. I'm determined. Just go on by business, brother. I'm glad that you come at the end of the show. Only Jamaican get hung up on things like the yes, I know I am. JD one can always count JD to 8 on England and Arsenal. Jesus God, I only that's kind of true still, yeah, because every memory I have, you know, it always come down to something bad about Arsenal or England. Yeah? Iceland have food, and I've tasted Iceland fish before, and their type of fish is very good. I wouldn't say it's better than Sprat and those things in Jamaica, but Sprat and those things is in all of the other Caribbean countries. So we don't own Sprat. We don't own none of those things, you know. We own patty. We own patty and those stuffs, you know. Something that we invented. Maybe are we invent dumpling? Nicola says, good JD, good show today. We like to talk about everything. Do you eat Arsenal? No, I don't eat Arsenal. It's just because sometimes I have too much information tied up in my head, and sometimes if I remember a moment that took place, it comes out bad for Arsenal. Like how I used the example today that Leeds dominated Arsenal when they were in it. All of a sudden I ate Arsenal. I just remembered one of the high points that Leeds dominated a team, so I wanted to give Jesse Marsh his credit and the type of talent of coach he is. You understand me? And show people that it's not by mistake Canada doing these things. So it's just knowledge I'm trying to pass on, you know. But they said it's bad mind, so I guess I need to stop learning things, you know. I need to stop learning things because I ate Arsenal, you know. Your palette is traveling, JD. JD, you like Iceland fish and Jamaica Sprat. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, MP. I am happy you can admit it. Oh my God. MPW94, JD, the best thing Miran Garden did was describe what type of coach Jamaica needs, which automatically eliminates himself. Okay. Middle Eastern countries has the best food. I would say, yeah, they have some good food in, man. You know, they have some good food. JD, you like Iceland? Oh my God, I'm not gonna read that again. I meant Middle Eastern restaurants. Yeah, they do cook good, man. Yeah, we don't own patty in South America. It's called empanadas. Okay. Ranga, thanks for being here, said, I would love to see Canada's Scafferberg in the English Premier League. Well, you're going to see them moving. It's Costa Rica got people playing high level now. Jump over Shamar Nicholson. In a 1 year, he just jumps over Shamar Ugalde. Jump over Shamar Nicholson, double time his market value, and trying to take it over. You get me? Laugh out loud. Yeah, man, the disrespect is different. Oh my God. Jamaica invent a lot of food. Jamaica invented chocolate milk. Who invented chocolate milk? Because I almost would convince that is not true. Invented. Let me see. Where it is. No, we have to go invent. Who invented it? All right, Hans Sloane, an Irish physician and collector, introduced the beverage to London after seeing the people of Jamaica enjoying the drink. The preparation was promoted for its medicinal properties and was manufactured by Nicholas Sanders and William White, and was joined by other milk chocolate around the city. Okay, well, I've not gotten who invented it. Did Jamaica invent it? All right. So let me type in this brother name, because they can't tell who invented it. They gave me a name, so I'm gonna type where this guy is from, and then we will know who invented it. This big white man, Anslani, all right. Anglo-Irish. He's an Anglo-Irish, United Kingdom. So based off that, I would say that Jamaica never invented it, or maybe they invented it and he stole it from them. You understand me? So it's not Jamaican invented, you know. Well, it looks like it was taken from Jamaica, you know, because the man that's getting credit for it, see, they said that he saw Jamaicans enjoying it. They kind of scrubbed out where exactly, because I wanted them to say in Jamaica. They never said that, you know. They saw Jamaicans enjoyed it. He brought it to the people, them, you know. Yes, chocolate was taken from Jamaica still, but I never said it's not true, you know. But I'm just saying, look how they just moved out Jamaica out of the equation. See? But I actually believe, you know, I actually believe that it was, I actually believe that it was invented in Jamaica, because it seems like just one of those mans that thief people things and just make up a bag of, a bag of stories after. So I am actually agreeing with you guys. I am agreeing with you guys that I believe that it was invented in Jamaica, you know. Well, chocolate milk would have been definitely one of Jamaica's top product, but at this point it's Mr. Sir Hans. Yeah, he used his hands and stole everything from Jamaica. White man thief everything and take the credit. Well, that's what it is. Don't be technical, JD. No, I just read it. I just read it. JD, when the last time time they give credit to a black man? Well, if well, I've read the statement, and to my knowledge, it seems like it was created in Jamaica, and this man does take all of the credit, because even when they type it in, they are trying to avoid Jamaica in the conversation at all costs, you know. They couldn't just say, yes, Hans found chocolate in Jamaica and then he decides to go this way to create it. They never even said that. You know, they just put Jamaica, the Jamaicans enjoying it, you know, and then he puts his remedy to it and make this and that, you know. Yeah. Chocolate milk was first discovered in Jamaica under British rules. Okay. That is why JA players are so sluggish. Too many starchy food before game. All right. What about jerk chicken? Jerk chicken? I thought jerk chicken. Jerk chicken. Where was jerk chicken? Chicken invented? All right, that's good. Let me see. All right, the art of jerking or cooking with jerk spice originated with the indigenous people in Jamaica from the Arawak and the Taino tribes, and was carried forward by the descendants of the 17th century Jamaican Maroons. So I want to give full credit for jerk, not just jerk chicken, jerk to Jamaica, jerk. The jerk spice was invented by the indigenous people, right? Yes, Arawak and the Tainos tribe. You guys should know that. Yes, and it was carried down to the Maroons in the 17th century. All right, so that is very clear. We can take jerk chicken. We can take jerk chicken. So you see, they said it carried down to the Arawaks, but Oh yeah, from the Arawak and the Taino tribe. So both of them get credit. Both of them get credit. Taino as well as the Arawak got credit. We don't invent food. We create different cooking style. Well, jerk is a different is a season, and a season that revolutionized cooking as well. So you have to take credit for that, Julian. It was a technique to pressure food since there was no refrigerator. We'll take track. We'll take track as well. Okay. Again, Jamaica has the best food in the world. Just sit down, determine. All right, so people, 8 more minutes. 8 more minutes. We have covered all of the points, and we talked about Canada, Concacaf region. Then we talked a little on the transfers, which is Bobby Reid, Shamar Nicholson, and Daniel Johnson. For the story about Daniel Johnson, we had reports to say that Daniel Johnson returned early because the coach sent him back, saying that he didn't want him. Or they came and the coach had said it out of his own mouth. So any other story that you hear that Daniel Johnson never turned up, that's a lie. All right, because the coach had said it, and the team that Daniel Johnson is with said it as well. So we had produced the facts. Welcome to the new JD. The new JD Food Channel, where we provide all things about food. Today's episode is about how Jamaican food compares to the rest of the world. All right. Well. Big up Cranky for that one. All right. You haven't seen food if you say Jamaica have the best food. Sean, I know that it's foolish in STEM attack, but I can't convince them because 95% of Jamaicans don't live Jamaica. All right. Yes. So I don't know what to tell them. And even if they do live Jamaica, they are going to America, Canada, or England, and they are going into one of the corner shops. Them they eat Jamaica food just the same, so they don't know nothing else. All right. They might know a little Chinese food because Chinese is very popular in Jamaica, so they might know only that. Yeah. Aranga said, I once had frogs. Okay, all right. Ranga, I think you're wrong. Oh, okay, all right. People, I have 8 minutes and I have a life after this, Oh my God. Where were you yesterday? Man's wanted alive. Neil Golson, you have to pay me for them Friday lives, True. I can't bother people for the money them on Fridays. I have to go and look the money them, Yeah, so I had to be hunting the money, so I couldn't come on yesterday, Ranga, you're wrong. I will not have any conversation about any frags, That's where certain experiment I am not into. I know that people burn me out over here. Oh, you don't like frags, but you guys over here eating chicken foot. That's stamping doodoo and ew, you guys eat cow foot, pig foot, chicken foot, the dirtiest part. But you guys complain about frogs. I'm not gonna go into it. I just tell them that I was born eating those things, so it's just my culture. You understand me? So I've always stayed in my own shell, people. Yeah, you get me? Because that's what they have. I couldn't say anything to them. I couldn't rebuttal their argument saying that why we eat every foot that invented, we eat. But yet still saying that frogs and something. Yes, I'm okay without the spring chicken. I'm very springy. I have maybe like a 42-inch vertical. I was fast, big, strong, so I don't need any other spring chicken. All right, I'm dunking on 10-foot hoop from I'm in B league at stats. Ask anybody, and that was 10 point something foot. That's how I can jump high and so physical. So I don't need any other extra vitamin. Yes, I don't need any crocodile. I don't need any frog. I don't need any what else? I eat calamaris. So I ate calamaris. So that is what you call it. That is squid. All right. octopus. I ate octopus before. That seems to be all right. Yes, everyone had slash have their own battles. Yes, Sean. What is the battle in Suriname, Sean? Because I heard that them in some places in Suriname they brush baby monkey, you know. All right, baby monkey, something like that. I saw it before. Maybe it's a tribe in Suriname in the deeper part of the bushes and stuff. So let me know if that is true, Sean, and if you ever saw one of those people and how far they are from normal society. Because I saw them had to take plane. Dino Ray had to take a plane to bring goods for them in that location. Yeah. No man, Conencha is the best. Oh my god. Guys, in Belgium, Conencha is rabbit. Rabbit in Belgium. That is special. We have the biggest rabbits in the world. Yes, man. Rabbit is. I think I'm gonna cook some rabbit tonight. I'm gonna do some curry rabbit. You know, I have some curry, and I'm gonna mash up the rabbit. You know, and that is expensive. Yeah, that. A 42-inch vertical. Yeah, I think I have between a 38 and a 42. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Cranky, you know, give me credit, you know. You may tell me a dunk pan 10-foot rim from around 5'9.5", Cranky. You need to really go find some people where they know me, you know, and give me some credit now, Cranky. Yeah, man. You quick for doubt me, boy, I tell you. Alright, you know, I'm gonna find someone shorter than me. I'm gonna type in Spudweb, and see his vertical. Cause maybe me never registered it. So yeah, Spudweb, web, vertical. Alright, that's the first thing come up. Spudweb vertical, 46 inches. 46 inches. And Spudweb was how much? Alright, so that's a good one. Spudweb was 168. And I'm 185. 185. Yeah, I'm 185 meter. So I'm way taller than him. Yeah, man. 38 to 42 is reasonable, Cranky. Yes, man. Man's a dung pan hoop from a long time, Cranky, man. Give me some credit, man. Yeah. So I think 42 is reasonable. Yes, man. Because if him can do all them something and dunk and them stuff there, and he had 46. Yes, I had that. I can fully back that. Said I could have jumped 42 inch. Yeah, I could. Yes, man. Yeah. Oh, that were the indigenous tribe. They are living near the border of Brazil. Okay, yeah, man. Rabbit is a giant rat. No, man. Rabbit is not no giant rat, man. You know. Rabbit is not normal, man. Yeah. So Cranky, you don't miss that I can jump that high? No, man. I think Cranky never knew how athletic I was back in the days. You know? I'm still athletic, same way, you know. I'm still athletic today, you know. Yeah. I'm not far off. I was my best time was under 11 second. Under 11 second. No, under 11 second or 11 and a half. Either 11.2 or under 11 seconds, because I never checked my 100 meter at my prime. But I know that when I was actually doing Manning Cup, I could have run the 11.2 to 11 and a half. 11.2 to 11 and a half at that time, and I was stronger further on in my life, so I don't even know my fastest possible time. JD, you sound like some of the Jamaicans you cuss every day. Good at everything without no. I had evidence. Brian Burke, remember I told you that I broke the record in B League, you know. B League when I scored 45 points, you know, and all of you guys told me that I'm lying. So I had the record. So if you don't want to check that, you can go and check that. And I told you guys to check it 4 years ago. But because you guys never wanted to come back and tell me that I was actually that good, you guys never wanted to go and check it. Yeah, man. I'm going to find my coach's name in stats, and then you can go and ask them. No, you know what? You never need to ask them. You don't need to ask them. On my own live here, one day Stats was actually playing Manning Cup, and you had Old Man came here and Christy came here. Christy, my schoolmates, and they actually confirmed that. So no, you guys can't come here and diss me. Because one thing I know, I am not lying. None at all. I will take pride in proving you guys right and wrong at the same time. You're living in the past. I am not living in the past. I am just showing you that what I've said is still, it is true because it happened. When I never said I can jump 42 now. Maybe that's, I am, look, when I left Jamaica, I was 180 I think. No, I am, no, I'm between 215 sometime and 220. All right, so that is that my body mass is completely different. All right, so I can't do the same thing. Now I'm way stronger. I was strong back then in Jamaica, but because everybody in Jamaica was weak at that time, that's why I could have just bulldozed on everybody when I'm running, playing football. All right, so but when I came here, I couldn't bulldoze down anybody because 180 was not that big for my size. You know, that 180 was not that big for my size. You know, show the evidence. Let me check. All right, so basketball in Jamaica, high school B League, Jamaica. Let me see if I can get any. Jamaica Basketball Association. All right. Let me see if you have any history here, because you guys keep on trying to diss me. All right, contact. Okay, coaches, national team. Okay, I don't see anything here. I would have to get back someone that played with me in that year, and I would beg for somebody, anyone that knows me, find me and tell them, man, I say, I chew me attack. Me lie, woman lie, numbers don't. JD, how did you get to Belgium? I came to Belgium. Evidence is not the word of a friend. Oh my God, Jesus God. Wow. My current name, God bless you. That's my current name. So go and ask anybody in B League. B League. I never said A League. I said B League. St. Andrew Technical. Alright? Yeah. And that's a fact. Don't play with my name. Let me see your Cranky's follow-up message, because I don't see, I didn't see, okay. So Cranky, don't follow it up, you know, because I am fighting for my rights, you know, to show Cranky that I'm correct, you know. Yeah. All right. So God bless you. Go and do your research. Go down and start ask them. Find the coach. Ask him, because me stand on my rights. Because you guys keep on wanting to make me out to be a liar when I'm telling you that that's a fact. All right, man's about to pay someone to come and no, that's why I gave them my full name, so man can go to research it themselves. All right, thought it was Billy Diamond. That was my dancehall name, people. All right, that's what my dancehall name. JD, summary. What we talked about the coach. What the JFF said that they were looking for. We talked about Canada. Doing well. We talked about the entire Concacaf and also Copa America. We talked about transfers. So we had Bobby Reid, Daniel Johnson, Casanova, Shamar Nicholson as well in it, and then we started to talk about food. But I'm done now, you know, because I'm at the 2-hour mark, which I said I wanted to stop. And I love the fact that you guys still turn up, even though I know that a lot of you guys have challenges as it relates to the weather condition, the storm and stuff. Yeah, I still turn up and support the stream, so massive respect. Billy Diamond, if I laugh today, Jesus God, let me type in Billy Diamond, and yeah, so, because these guys just bad mind me. Oh my God. All right, so let me say Billy Diamond. All right, Billy Diamond. Let me see what comes up. All right, so let me see if it's still there. Diamond. Tuesdays. My goodness. Jamaica. All right. Well, you can go and hype up on yourself. All right, so let me take this and then put in Diamond Tuesday. and see what comes up if it's still yours. Still here. Jamaica. Okay. Okay, man's still out there. Man's still out there. So man's not hiding. You see, people can find me. Laugh out loud. What kind of name that? Oh my God. Billy and Macadiamond. Macadiamond is older than me, bro. Oh my God, these guys are something else. You see, everything is coming out and realize that my past can't be hidden. So Cranky can't say I never had a 38 to 42 inch vertical. Can't say I never scored that amount of points. Can't say my name was not that. Cranky, that's the one thing you have on JD. You are a real artist. So Cranky's a real artist. So Cranky's a real artist. Okay. Okay. JD, I think you can jump over some jerk chicken, but that's it. No, Cranky, I'm telling you, Cranky, I believe me, man. I was blessed with physical gifts, man. Believe me, speed, strength, jumping ability. That's why I played football and basketball. I was the second person at the time to only play basketball and football. In St. Andrew Technical, I was the only. You have a guy named Christy. O'Neill Christie, and me was the only two guys that actually played football and basketball at the same time. I had the number 10 for small team, and he had the number 10 for the big team at the same time. The only two guys that played basketball and football at the same time, and we were starting on both teams. So I was playing Manning Cup and still playing basketball at the same time, and was the captain of the basketball team as well. So Cranky, just stop. Don't. Yeah, I'm gonna bring the proof to. Yeah, that's the problem, you know. When I always hype up on yourself, you know, and then I bring the proof to, you know. It can be. I can find it, people. I will bring it to them. Why would I be so confident if it's a lie? Everyone never believe me after the things that I've told that I've done here, huh? JD, you never hear the Cranky rap. No, the little song where Cranky make. Sure, man, you know what? Make a build a new intro. What, Cranky? You hype up yourself, you're an artist. Make a build a new intro. JD, please accumulate the videos and provide in them in the next video. But Cranky, man, yo, after the. Why that me can't take, you know? So me have to go back 20 odd years ago now for to find videos for come showing when the other people already tell you no, but you know don't want to believe, you just want have it, you know, just want to say I couldn't do it. You know? Cranky. I was at you know, let me try provide the proof. Because I know that people from Waltham is in the chat and can back up what I'm saying. And also from school. So I know that I can get the proof, but I will try find some evidence. Since uno want for sure, don't worry yourself. All right. Uno gonna learn. You guys will learn. Uno will learn because I am so confident because I always proven wrong, you know, and I will do it again. All right. Trevor says no, but I know it's true. I know it's 100% true, but these man don't want to believe me. Especially the one Cranky. JD morning, beg you some of your good weather. If no, the weather outside, let me see. Weather outside is not so good, no, to be honest. I think you would prefer Jamaica's weather, even with the storm, than Belgium weather. Belgium weather is terrible. Who is this man? People, take time, man. Okay. Big up yourself, Mr. United. How you doing, man? Duras, you see, I can't find any evidence of your basketball career. Jamaica never have that high level of no basketball, nothing. Two of the biggest basketball that came out of Jamaica at the time was a guy from my side in Waltham. His name was Big Red. He came from Brannerton Avenue. He was one of the only one went there. Old man went to America. I don't see him playing basketball. I don't see Christy playing basketball. I don't see my boy from around a pen playing basketball. Some of the best basketball players don't play basketball. And in Jamaica don't have any basketball set up people. What's wrong with, oh my God. JD, you know all we Jamaicans are in, if anyone does something that the next guy is always, oh yeah, but tell you what, I'm just telling Ramis that I did so and I had the record, so them can't bad me up. You know Big Red, okay. JD, I never see you at St. Andrew Technical playing basketball. I actually know O'Neill. Well, I love that you say no O'Neill. Well, ask him about me then, cause me and him play basketball not just in St. Andrew Technical. He was down from Painland, and I was up from Walton Park Road, and we play basketball naturally as well. We go to play Painland to play basketball. I play basketball with him on teams as well, outside school as well. Yeah, man. So let me go for O'Neill Christie on my Facebook just to show you, because let me find O'Neill Christie, because me I tell you some O'Neill people. O'Neill Christie, because someone O'Neill Christie. Alright, so O'Neill Christie, my brethren, see it, O'Neill Christie from Painland, see it, O'Neill Christie from Painland. He's getting older now, see it. Yes, so play with my man. Maybe I can get him to come on, or maybe get a teacher from down there, an older teacher, you know. What you know about Brannaton Avenue? I know about every Waltham. I know about everything in Waltham. I remember I grew myself from 9 years old, you know? So I had to survive in Jamaica, you know. You understand me? So I know every community everywhere. Mr. Steele said, you did play basketball for True JD. No, I am almost certain that is 100% fact. But these people don't believe me. I play basketball at 35 lane always. I thought that I had a 42-inch vertical. Yeah, because that was jumping was one of my skill sets at that time. And it was a guy named Nino at first at St. Andrew. He was very good. Nino, you have to get me right name. And then we go back in my time to see if I know him. You know Ryan William Brown. Alright. Alright, let me tell you, you had a 7-foot guy named Troy at the time. He was 7 foot at the time. In high school, technical high school, he was 7 foot at the time. He was on the same team as me. So now you guys can check up the age, you know. 7 foot. He was 7 foot. Troy, old man, Kemar, that's Kemar. Kemar Cohen in name? Or Kemar? Let me see, Kemar, let me type in his name. Kemar, I have him on my Facebook, Kemar, let me, his full name, Kemar. Yeah, Kemar Cohen, my next virgin, old man. His ear was already grey from he's like 19. He's the old man. I know I shouldn't be showing their pictures because that is illegal, but just to show you, Kemar Cohen, he was one of the best footballer, best basketballer in the entire country at the time. He was from Painland, him and O'Neill Christie. Yeah. JD, believe now. No, I don't want you guys to believe me. I'm just convincing you. Let you know what year it was so you can go and do your research. And then you'll come back and then me on the fight again. Alright, so people, I've given you 15 minutes out of only evidence so you can find the people and come back and fight with me. Because my past is there. It's cemented. It happened. It happened. You guys can't make up any stories to say it never happened. Because I know it's a fact. Cranky, you're going to lose this one. Yeah, just like when you lost the last battle that we had, Cranky. When he talked about Liverpool will win, and I explained how West Ham is going to bust them up. You're going to lose this one again. Girls, them did love Christy still, Mr. Steele. Okay, so definitely it looks like a person from my time at school as well. So you see it? Small world, people. Alright? So if I say I do something, why would I come on public airwaves, one of the biggest channel, and lie to people? Alright? Yeah, man. Give him my flowers. I was very incredible athletic. Incredible. Alright? Yes. Give my credit. I had the Jamaican genes. Big, fast, and strong. Alright, so people, thanks for the likes, thanks for the subscription. Yeah, man. I saw J. Saguna came in, bless up as well. Yeah, man, bless up to all of you guys that came in last. Or late, I should say. Yeah, man, but when you get the back end of the stream, 3 minutes is good enough. Alright, JD, where you were running, yeah, listen to me now. Determine, you can't pay me, you know. Alright, yeah, man. I have my family and I have to cook my rabbit. I'm gonna leave after take up my rabbit to the fridge to cook it. Alright, so my rabbit I'm gonna cook. And me and Cranky, we have to do our debate, you know, because Cranky keep on rehashing this war, you know, from a long time. And every time I've smoked him, and he doesn't really want to tell you guys, you know, but I smoked him the last time. So the next time we are gonna come back again. Alright, yeah man. So big up people, take care and see you.